We did it. We boondocked for 10 days at Skooliepalooza. We had a blast here. Other than seeing Jimmy and Natalie, one of the reasons I wanted to come was to look at all the different rigs, and in particular the different school buses.
And definitely meet a variety of people. We met some good friends here and people we hope we'll catch up along with on our travels.
We participated in a potluck meal. We got invited to our friends for dinner. We went to one of the parties, which you'll see. We got to see all kinds of really cool entertainment there. Obviously, a lot of walking around.
And we got to experience Arizona wind. Lots of Arizona wind.
Very true, multiple days.
Yeah, pretty sunsets with the sun setting off in the distance over the mountains, and it's just a really great first time experience out here. And
Yes.
We're looking forward to many more. It is Monday, the official first day of Skooliepalooza. It is a windy day. A few minutes later. Look how dirty our car is. Okay, it might get that dirty by being towed behind the RV. But it's definitely dusty. I'm starting to smell it inside the RV.
Earlier, I told you how to determine wind speed from a flying flag, but I forgot to do flying flag and its pole. So maybe 45, 50 miles an hour.
Here we are at Skooliepalooza 2023, giving you a weather report. From the field, we have Debbie.
It's pretty windy out here. I'm afraid I'm going to blow away. Just as this tent might. I'm not really sure. It's so windy that the people in all of these rigs are not even braving the wind. We're all staying inside. I'm making rice for Jimmy and Natalie's potluck tonight. We're doing taco soup.
My amazing wife bringing me a snack.
Jimmy and Natalie had a potluck with their bean soup, and everybody brought a little something. Here is a pan of all the people that came to their potluck. I'm making banana nut muffins. We got invited to dinner tonight with some friends, and this is our contribution. It's different, but it'll still be a nice sweet dessert. Oh, it's time to put them in. Yep, we're baking bread at Skooliepalooza. For the dinner that we're going to with our friends, we made banana nut muffins, and also I'm making green beans. Our friends supplied them because I didn't have any more in the freezer, but I'm cooking them my way, which I hope will be okay. A little bit of butter, a little bit of seasoned salt. Curve it a little more.
Oh, curve it more?
Yeah.
I wasn't flexing hard enough.
Flex. Flex it.
time to pack up. One of the things I'm considering doing this time that we don't normally do is take some compressed air and clean out the tracks for the slide out. It's been really windy here, and maybe a little preventive maintenance, make sure we don't have any dust or dirt bind up in the tracks and mess up the motors. So normally I'd use the air compressor, but I'm a little lazy today, and I'm just going to use the can of compressed air we have handy.
While we boondocked for our 10 days here at Skooliepalooza, we decided to keep track of our water usage. So we got here on Friday, so here's Saturday's measurement from last week and all the way to this week. We started with 70 gallons of fresh water and we're leaving with 15. I think we did pretty good.
So it's definitely cool enough this past week that we needed the heat. And so we have a propane furnace, but also have a hookup for a 20-pound propane tank. So we started off the week using 20-pound propane tank, and it almost lasted the whole time. So we went through our 20-pound tank, and then the last day and a half we switched over and used our big tank. You may be asking, why do I bother? It's a lot easier to take a 20-pound tank in to get filled instead of driving the big RV around. Curious how we did with electricity. We don't have solar, but we do have 4 batteries to help power our inverter, our refrigerator, and outlets. We use the generator to recharge those batteries. So the batteries will last about 12 to 16 hours depending on how warm it is and how hard the refrigerator works. During this past 10 days, we ended up running the generator about 31 hours, or roughly about 2 hours twice a day. And during that time, it used about 18.5 gallons of fuel. That's how we kept our batteries running and kept our refrigerator cold. We're leaving our parking spot, our circle at Skooliepalooza, heading out. Thank you. Next year.
Nice size.
That's what she said. Through the crowded section. Gotta get up to the fork. Then we'll be on the main exit. We're driving through what was the arts and craft and family section. Today is Sunday, and looking out, probably about half as many rigs as there were in the middle of the week. And this is the main exit. The section we're driving through now was friendly called the Introverts Unlimited. Maybe a couple of folks grouped together, but mostly a bunch of individuals like their space.
Thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. I hope that you enjoyed looking at all the different activities at Skooliepalooza. Now we're headed back to the RV park that we stayed at before we got here, Ramblin' Roads, so that we can do things like take a shower, do laundry, and clean the dust out of the RV.
Until later.
Bye.